नमस्ते. व्हाट अ सीरीज. फाइनली सेकंड टेस्ट मैच में कुछ तो हुआ, ऐसा लगा कुछ हुआ. बट आई हैव सम ग्रेट न्यूज फॉर एवरीवन. क्या सोया हूँ मैं कल रात को. मैं कल 7:30 बजे शाम के सो गया ईस्टर्न टाइम. सुबह 4:30 को उठा. आधा घंटा इधर उधर देखा. मैंने बोला मैं क्यों उठा हूँ, मैं फिर से सो गया. मैं 12 घंटे के ऊपर सोया हूँ.
वाह, क्या बात है.
मैं इतना सोया, मैं ऐसा कभी फ्रेश फील नहीं किया. मैं सारी दुनिया को आग लगा दूंगा.
मतलब तेरे दिमाग में सबसे पहले मैं इतना फ्रेश कर रहा हूँ, सारी दुनिया को आग लगा दूंगा.
हाँ, तो अरे यार, see, I've been traveling so much in the last 2.5 months that eventually it had a toll on my body. So then I just crashed.
Yes.
And I was just telling one friend of mine in Toronto, I said, मैं mentally drained हो गया हूँ. I just, and honestly, I've reached the point, I just want to go back now to Mumbai. मेरे को just अभी घर जाना है. And yes, Mumbai is home. I'm sorry. तो मुझे घर जाना है. अभी मेरा दिमाग है ना, अभी वो फेज में आ गया है. अभी मेरे को सिर्फ मेरे चेंबूर की सड़कें दिखती हैं और कुछ मेरे को दिखता नहीं है. ओह मैन, सो क्या सोया हूँ मैं. बट यस, I'm glad India won the series, but you know what made me happier was the second test match actually was a slight bit of a competition.
Yes.
Because it was so depressing. The first test match was so depressing. I don't blame the crowds in Ahmedabad. I think I want your opinion because you can explain it better. कि वो basically तूने कहा था कि नवरात्रि है and a lot of those factors were in there.
Yeah.
So
you
first,
don't
give me your thoughts on the series overall. 2-0. Obviously, 2-0 was expected, but what are your thoughts on the series overall?
I mean, it was expected. मैंने actually we did a podcast right before the series and I jokingly said कि पहली मैच तो वैसे भी इनिंग्स से हारनी है, शायद दूसरी भी ना हार जाए, right? And it kind of sucked that my prediction sort of came true. I did not want them to lose that badly, but unfortunately, I knew what was going to happen in Ahmedabad. In Delhi, in the first innings, it looked like it was headed for the first defeat, but they came back in the second innings. And I'm gonna, when we get into the details of the test matches, I'm gonna discuss why tour games are important. And if West Indies, maybe this team had played 2 or 3 tour games, maybe they had a better chance. You never know. But let's go back to the first test and what you talked about the crowds, right? I don't know who in the right mind thought that scheduling a game right after Navratri was a bright idea. First of all, test matches in India started 9:30 in the morning. For anyone with an ounce of understanding of what happens in Ahmedabad for 9 days of Navratri, people don't go home before 3 or 4 a.m. गरबा होता है रात को, people go for food and then they come back home. Now the last day of Navratri, it is jokingly said कि आप सुबह 4 बजे तक गरबा खेलते हो और फाफड़ा जलेबी that is eaten in hundreds and thousands of kilos all across Gujarat, people take it in the morning and then go to their house for breakfast and sleep. Dashera mein people don't travel as much, people don't go to games, so whoever scheduled, agar 15-20,000 log, I was told, did come on day one, and credit to them, it was just a bad time to schedule. And second, and I've said this so many times, that stadium is so freaking huge that even if 40,000 people come, which is what happened in the first match of the World Cup, it looks empty. So the way you have to approach for a test match is you cover the top rows, like put a paper of tarp, well done India, ya aisa kuch kar do, and reduce the stadium capacity to 50,000 people. Let people get closer to the action, and then the stadium will appear full. The reason, and I get so irritated when people are like, अरे देखो इंग्लैंड में वो स्टेडियम फुल है. भाई वहां की कैपेसिटी है 22,000. You do get 22-23,000 people in India.
नहीं, अहमदाबाद में इस बार 10,000 लोग भी नहीं आए.
I'm not saying इस बार तो it was even worse than normal. I'm saying कि most Indian stadiums, even if you
दिल्ली में आए लोग, by the way, दिल्ली में लोग ऐसे ही रोना धोना कर रहे हैं. दिल्ली में हर दिन आए 10,000 के ऊपर लोग.
10,000 के ऊपर
टेस्ट मैच के लिए भी आए.
हाँ नहीं, but that's what I'm saying. So दिल्ली में the capacity of the stadium is 25,000, तो 10,000 दिखते हैं. अहमदाबाद में since there are 110,000, 10-15,000 भी कहीं 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 दूर दिखते हैं.
Honestly, people don't realize, because see, I don't think people are exposed to the level of obsession Gujaratis have with Navratri. I
Yes.
think they don't realize that. See, for some of us, either who are born and raised in mini Gujarat, Ghatkopar, Mumbai, or people who have Gujarati friends or who are affiliated with Gujus. Like Gujaratis na, even in Toronto, मैं तेरे को बोलता हूँ, वो पूरा साल है ना अपने घर के अंदर ऐसे छुपे होते हैं, वो बाहर नहीं होते. सडनली गुजराती लोग है ना, वो सारे नवरात्रि के बाहर है ना, ऐसे चूहे के जैसे बाहर आ जाते हैं. अरे गुजराती है.
Those 9 days are nuts, like wherever you are. And so I don't know who in the right mind thought that it was a good idea to schedule a game there at that point of
I
time.
think they should have had a game. First game should have been Delhi. Second game should have been Ahmedabad. But see, this is the problem with the BJP. और मैं सीधा बोल रहा हूँ, everything is now, Narendra Modi Stadium. Everything starts with Narendra Modi Stadium. It call it what it is. Everybody does this. कांग्रेस ने अपने टाइम पे किया था, अब बीजेपी अपने टाइम पे कर रही है. It is what it is. This is the reality. We live in the era of, everybody giving each other BJs. That's all it is. That's where we are. And like, हम साउथ इंडिया में नहीं करते. चौसड़ी वाला तुम भी करते हो. सारे करते हैं, सारे के सारे ऐसे ही हैं. सब नॉर्थ साउथ ईस्ट वेस्ट सब एक दूसरे की लेते रहते हो बस, और कुछ नहीं है.
No, and the sad part is, and someone tweeted to us with a video and stuff, the level of spectatorship, whether it be in Ahmedabad, in Delhi, in Chennai, in Bangalore, man, the spectators feel like shit. आप टेस्ट मैच में जा रहे हो.
अरे हाँ, वो एक वो पॉडकास्टर ने वो वीडियो डाला था, रुक शायद मैंने है ना.
And the reason why I want to bring this up is I am always told that in Ahmedabad 100,000 people come, so facilities कैसे maintain होगी. अब तो 100,000 नहीं आए, 10,000 लोग आए. If, by the way, more people coming to the stadium should not be an excuse. आपने लाख लोगों का stadium बनाया, you better have the freaking facilities and cleaning crew and so forth.
मैं लगा रहा हूँ वो वीडियो. So good, you reminded me. मैं भूल गया था.
That's why I exist, man.
Yes.
So
बुढ़ा हो गया. मैं सिर्फ सोते रहता हूँ आजकल. So ये एक मिनट, उसका ये वीडियो सुन. It's a very legitimate concern. ये सुन, एक तो बंदा बेचारा क्रिकेट मैच देखने गया, उसके बाद ये आदमी टॉर्चर हो रहा है बेचारा.
बीसीसीआई एंड गुजरात क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन ने ना फैंस को बहुत लाइटली ले चुका. मैं कल भी स्टेडियम आया था, आज भी आया, एंड द फैसिलिटीज दैट आर बीइंग प्रोवाइडेड टू द फैंस इज रिडिकुलसली बैड. मतलब आप सोचो कि आप सुबह 9 बजे से लेके 5 बजे तक मैच देख रहे हो ना, आपको फ्री वाटर दिया जा रहा है जो कि हर स्टेडियम में देते हैं. एंड ऑल्सो इफ यू गो एंड लुक एट द फूड ऑप्शंस, मतलब इतना खराब ऑप्शन है. यू डोंट हैव एनीथिंग टू ईट, देयर इज नथिंग अवेलेबल. बस एक कोल्ड ड्रिंक का शॉप है, एक समोसा मिल रहा है, एक पेटीज मिल रहा है, बस दैट्स इट. एंड देन people question that why fans don't come to the stadium. If the fans are not being treated in the correct way, why will the fans care to come to the stadium, spend their hard-earned money? And the tickets are not cheap. For a day ticket, it costs around 1,000 rupees, where we are standing in front of the South Premium West Stand. So high time that BCCI and the Gujarat Cricket Board looks at the facilities that they are providing and then questions the fan.
यार बंदा देख, एक तो टेस्ट मैच जर्सी पहन के आया है ईमानदारी से, वो भी ड्रीम 11 वाली.
वही, that's what I was going to say.
Like ड्रीम 11.
Yeah.
उसने तो खरीदी है ना बेचारे ने. उसने बोला तेल लेने क्या, मैं तो यही पहनूंगा.
नहीं, but quite seriously, like, yeah, you're right. एक तो जर्सी पहन के आया बेचारा. He's talking about that 10,000 लोग, 15,000 लोग स्टेडियम में, and still the facilities are shit. I mean, how hard it is to provide clean drinking water, like, and you just have to provide bottled water at cost prices or whatever sell prices, make minimal profit of it. आपका पैसा वहां से नहीं बनता. It's just the amount of money that Gujarat Cricket Association makes during the IPL and other games and stuff. they can afford to give water at affordable prices to the people. अब food के लिए वैसे भी you're doing upcharge, so ठीक है. But then if you're just making disincentivizing people from coming to the stadium and spending their 8 hours. Test match cricket is 7 to 8 hours of commitment because the stadium is not located within the city. It takes an hour. Like when you go in, for example, in Mumbai, when you go to watch a match in Wankhede, except for South Mumbai, if you go from any part of North Mumbai, it takes an hour and above to go to the stadium.
Let me explain the torture. Okay, समझ ले,
Yeah.
मैं चेंबूर से आ रहा हूँ.
हाँ.
पहली बात, पार्किंग साउथ बॉम्बे में टॉर्चर है. तो कभी भी गाड़ी लेके नहीं जाना. अगर वानखेड़े में मैच देख रहे हो, गाड़ी लेके जा रहे हो तो उसको किधर दूर पार्क करना, फिर टैक्सी लेना, टैक्सी लेके वो भी आगे गाड़ी छोड़नी पड़ेगी. आईपीएल की गेम हो या कोई भी गेम हो वानखेड़े में, फिर तुमको चल के मुंबई की गर्मी में जाना है. ठीक है, फिर तुम्हारा खुद के पसीने की बदबू और बाजू वालों के पसीने की बदबू झेल रहे हो. ठीक है भाई, या तो हो ना तुम वो 10,000 रुपए, 15,000 रुपए, 1 लाख रुपए वाला वीआईपी एनक्लोजर में जा रहे हो तो तुम्हारी गाड़ी अंदर जाती है. वो कितने लोग हैं? मैं एवरेज फैन की बात कर रहा हूं. ठीक है, एवरेज फैन बाद में अंदर जाएगा, उसके बाद वो मैच पूरा देखेगा. T20 मैच तो चलो रात को होता है, फिर भी गर्मी कम. टेस्ट मैच तो दिन में होता है. तो कितना आदमी टॉर्चर झेलने के बाद अंदर जाएगा, और फिर है ना वो सिक्योरिटी चेक इन में से जाएगा, जिसमें कॉप उसको ऐसे ट्रीट करेगा जैसे वो टेररिस्ट है, मैच देखने आ रहा है.
We are not allowed to bring our food. In other countries, you are allowed to bring your food.
खाना नहीं ला सकते क्योंकि इंडिया में कुछ ऐसे फैंस हैं जो मिसाइल लॉन्चर के जैसे अपना खाना फेंकेंगे प्लेयर के ऊपर.
Yeah.
So,
but that makes it harder for other families. If you're going with a family of 4 and you're, from the middle class, who's, for you, this outing is a big deal. और कोई बोलता है कि भाई आपको 1,000 रुपए और लगेंगे खाने के, 4,000 रुपए तो आपके जो है ही, 1,000-1,500 और लगेंगे. People think about it, यार. They're like, why, I can just treat my kids to something, a great meal.
अहमदाबाद के टेस्ट मैच में मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है, why were school kids not given free entry? दे सकते थे ना.
Absolutely.
दे सकते थे ना.
और पब्लिक हॉलिडे था ना भाई.
और नहीं भाई, बहुत बार होता है, कितने स्टेडियम्स में स्कूल के बच्चों को फ्री एंट्री मिलती है मैच में.
You could have announced school kids are free entry. You could have allowed college kids are free entry with an ID card. अगर आपके if you only have 10,000 people in the stadium, it looks like no one is watching the game. The size of the stadium you've built, you need at least 50,000-60,000 people to at least create a ruckus. And I still don't understand, why doesn't GCA close the top tier of the stadium when they're hosting test matches?
नहीं, वो ऐसा नहीं होता. इंडिया में हर स्टेडियम खुला है. हर स्टेडियम में है ना, सिर्फ वो जो प्रेस बॉक्स होता है ना, प्रेस बॉक्स, इवन वीआईपी एनक्लोजर अगर तू ध्यान से इंडिया में देखेगा ना, उसमें भी शेड नहीं होती है. सिर्फ प्रेस बॉक्स में शेड होती है, वो ग्लास का. दैट इज एक्चुअली द प्रेस बॉक्स. वीआईपी हो या नॉर्मल क्राउड हो, इंडिया में तुम सब धूप में पकोगे, सालो काले हो जाओ तुम सबके सब. तो एकदम नेचुरल टैन आना चाहिए तुम्हारा हरामियों का.
नहीं, बट नहीं, अब तो बॉक्सेस है गुजरात में, तो वो स्टेडियम में बॉक्सेस भी है एनक्लोज. बट आई एम सेइंग कि चलो अगर खुला भी रखना है, गेट द पीपल इन द टॉप रोज एट द बॉटम ना. व्हाट इज द पॉइंट ऑफ द ऊपर 5,000 लोग बैठे इन सेक्शन 110, पर नीचे का जो सेक्शन 310 है, दैट्स जस्ट कंप्लीटली एम्प्टी. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they're labeled. Shayad they're flipped. And the reason why our rant of the stadiums and the BCCI comes before the test matches is because every time this happens, people are like, "Arey nahi, ye chodo, let's talk about the cricket." No, man, cricket is nothing without the spectators. Talk about the spectators' facilities first, then talk about the quality of cricket.
And don't tell me crowds don't turn up in India. FYI, while the first test match was going absolutely empty. ठीक है भाई, 5 से 7,000 लोग आना इज एन एम्प्टी टेस्ट मैच. ओके,
कुछ भी नहीं,
एम्प्टी था. अहमदाबाद, इंडिया ए वाज प्लेइंग ऑस्ट्रेलिया ए इन कानपुर. 25,000 पीपल टर्न्ड अप एवरी सिंगल डे. इंडिया ए वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया ए, 25,000 पीपल टर्न अप फॉर अ रेड बॉल गेम. A freaking A game. So don't tell me the Indian fan does not like the red ball sport. They love the red ball sport. The problem, as always, it was a combination. Listen, let's not mince any words. Nobody wanted to see West Indies.
Yes.
Nobody.
Even though I'm wearing a shirt that says Caribbean, I'm just saying.
Like, see, for us, again, they keep on saying, oh, why do these Indian commentators keep going on nostalgic? अरे भाई क्या करें? हमने तो वो वाली वेस्ट इंडीज देखी है ना. हमने तो देखी है ना. तुमने नहीं देखी होगी शायद. हमने तो देखी है एक अच्छी decent. Boss, when I grew up in the 80s, West Indies was the team. They were the team that everybody looked up to. And then in front of my own eyes, I see a team getting absolutely destroyed, the entire system getting destroyed. From 1995, the West Indies Cricketing Board started managing to destroy something. Like they were in a self-detonation mode. And they keep blasting and destroying themselves. For a person who, for almost every Indian in our generation, West Indies was the second favorite team after India. They loved the West Indies team. And now looking at this, that's why I'm saying at least I'm happy that in the second test match, first of all, what the fuck was that declaration, boss? Like, why did we declare? Why did they not pile on 650 runs? You think if they would have piled on 650 runs, the West Indies would have survived?
No way.
No, they would not have. So this is next level testing. Like Gautam Gambhir और गिल ने decide किया ऐसे थोड़ा और पेन दो अपने आप को. Bowlers को क्यों इतना घसा आपने?
518. I have no, and I get the first test declaration because you were up by 300 runs, like 300. Yeah, the 162 they made, and we were 448, right? So I get it. You had a trail and stuff like that. In the first innings of the second test, you were 518 for 5. What was the reason? At least let Dhruv. You should have told Dhruv Jurel to go crazy. Maybe Shubman Gill should have tried for a double century or something. I didn't understand. It was extremely.
Double century की बात मत कर. जायसवाल को बहुत दर्द हुआ.
Run out.
इधर लगा जायसवाल को. इधर
वो दुख दर्द पीड़ा. और KL Rahul, मतलब again KL Rahul does KL Rahul things, right? लगा out नहीं होगा तो stumping हो गया उसका in the second test match. KL Rahul.
Yeah, by the way, in Australia, I've never bought tickets for more than 50 Aussie dollars. Let me say this whole experience is top class. Forget water. They give free sunscreen as well. Transportation is free.
Correct.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
BCCI has the money to build a retractable roof stadium, at least in Ahmedabad for IPL. Problem is every person there is a babu.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that is true. India has the money to build retractable roof stadiums. I will give you an example here. I go to all sorts of sport games in US, right? From baseball to football. And baseball is cheaper, on the cheaper side. NFL is on the more expensive side. Man, you go there, you get free swag for people. Like you get t-shirts sometimes, you'll get posters, you'll get that. The way the parking situation is done, there are there are private. It's not cheap, but there are private parking lots where you can park and walk to the stadium depending on how much money you want to spend. You can do. They incentivize people going to the stadium. There are people doing tailgating. Or these are only 3-hour experiences, right? So you are only inside the stadium for 3 to 4 hours. On Friday nights there are fireworks. So the roof in Houston, they open up. They'll do the fireworks for the kids and stuff like that. The kids have special prizes. Do we do anything like that in our stadiums? Nothing.
No, we spit on our fans. We take a giant gulp of water like Triple H, and then time to play the game.
And before people say, kya bol rahe ho? I have actually gone to watch stadium matches in Ahmedabad in the stadium from 1990, like early 1990s to whenever I came here. So I've gone to watch multiple games. And what my experience was then, when I talked to people, it has only mildly improved. Ek screen jo dala tha 2004 or 5 mein, which was there after 2006 mein, wo wahi screen hai. They have not even upgraded to a screen like 3 times or 4 times the size. Every freaking stadium in the world has gigantic screens. We have 1 or 2 chota screens. So, I mean, basic things like this needs to happen. And you know why no one complains about it? Because all the babus, rich people, sponsors, they all have seats in boxes where each box has TV and a buffet and food and a server inside the stadium. So उनका experience बहुत बढ़िया है. They can get the crowd noise, they can get the facilities and stuff, but to hell with the others. Let them go screw themselves. Man, this is BCCI is playing a dangerous game because there will be a time where people will just give up. They will give up.
I curse them daily, man. I curse the BCCI daily. So 6 more months lease on Gautam Gambhir's coaching career. Gill is giving me vibes of headless chicken approach in tests. If we go to New Zealand, I feel bad style loses. By the way, no hate for Gill. He snoozes suddenly. Yeah, why are they mad? Like, listen, India lowered its standards in the Asia Cup also, and Gambhir and Gill did the same. You made the bowlers bowl 200 overs. Listen, the second test match, there is a legit criticism. We should not have done that early declaration. We should have batted with 10 overs to, if we wanted to declare, we should have declared with just 10 overs to spare on day 2. Like 10 over bowling karna. That means by the time we would have declared, we would have been 600 to 650 ki range mein.
Correct.
We would have bundled West Indies out. But, okay, I want to give appreciation for 2 things. At least the pitches on both the first test and the second test were good test match wickets.
Oh, it was excellent.
And, the problem is everybody has started hyperventilating. Oh my God, our bowlers could not take wickets. Bhai, you were used to Bunsen burners where our spinners would just come and get everyone out.
Yeah. No, they were excellent.
Get used to 90s and 2000 cricket. Where this was normal. 5 दिन तक मैच जाते थे, exciting match होते थे.
मेरा दिल कितना खुश हो गया. After a long time, Ahmedabad went back to its old character where the ball was freaking swinging in the first hour on the new day. That's how it should freaking be. If people forget, right? एक बार India 87 all out हो चुका है Ahmedabad की wicket पे when we were playing South Africa and the ball was swinging. Javagal Srinath has taken 6 wickets against South Africa in 1996. Right on so we've seen in Ahmedabad and Bombay, both places in the first on the first day in the first session the ball would swing. There are numerous cases in Mumbai where Indian batsmen have been unable to play the swing. In this case, Jasprit Bumrah must have think actually Salah mera home ground lagta hai because I can walk in and there's a little bit of cloud cover and I can swing the ball. So, yeah, no, Delhi and both were great pitches. West Indies just did not apply themselves. And I don't fully blame the West Indies also. They should have requested for 1 or 2 warm-up games. Unka yaar test match ka squad is a band-aid squad. It's not even people who play with each other all the time. So, kabhi-kabhi khelte hai, kabhi-kabhi nahi khelte.
मेरे को लगता है वो warm-up game खेलते थे और वो warm-up match भी हारते थे.
No, that's fine. But at least they would have, because second test mein at least thoda fight to diya yaar. At least in one innings they scored a little bit because they knew how to play for 3 innings on pitches. At least they would have scored 200 in every innings. The wicket in the first test was not that bad. You go less than 200 in both innings.
Second test bhi, agar wo last wicket, literally last wicket 70 plus runs की partnership नहीं होती. वो सील्स और वो दूसरा क्या नाम था उसका, ग्रीव्स या सील्स क्या थे वो दोनों,
जेडन सील्स एंड आई फॉरगेट
एक तो उनके नाम भी याद नहीं रहते यार वेस्ट इंडीज के प्लेयर्स के, यार इतनी हालत खराब है. तो वो दोनों की अगर वो लास्ट विकेट की पार्टनरशिप, दे डिड नॉट हैव दैट 74 रन पार्टनरशिप.
सॉरी नो जस्टिन ग्रीव्स एंड जेडन सील्स.
उनकी अगर वो लास्ट, आई थिंक इट वाज अ 74 रन पार्टनरशिप इफ आई रिमेंबर करेक्टली. इफ दैट
79 yes correct
boss, India was just chasing 60 runs even after this mess.
Correct.
After messing up the declaration also. And notice, Sacha, what did you think about this decision after giving the follow on, bowling West Indies out in the first innings? Bumrah doesn't open. Bumrah comes to bowl at the over number 30. In the second innings.
Stupidity. I mean, I get you are protecting.
They don't
Bumrah.
want. So my question is, they don't want to overburden Bumrah. If you don't want to overburden Bumrah, why did you do the early declaration? Like what is India thinking?
Nothing. Because first of all, Bumrah did bowl 18 overs, right? So if Bumrah is going to bowl 18 overs, why the hell can't he bowl in the first 5 overs when the ball is fresh, right? Like if you tell me, chalo Kushal, just forget the scorecard. I'll give you a scenario. India bowl out a team for 100 in 118 overs. Bumrah bowls 18 overs. What is your first reaction कि 18 ओवर में से उसकी 4 first spell में होगी या नहीं? I mean, it's a but natural thing, right? पता नहीं. I don't know what Gambhir and Gill were thinking. And
it was weird.
it was absolutely dumb. It was absolutely dumb. And I don't know. And I have to see. Please chat. Tell me because मुझे याद नहीं है. It was too late in the night. Did India take the second new ball in the second innings?
I don't remember. I think they did. They did.
If they did, this freaking proves the point. Bumrah's first wicket came in the 94th, and then the second wicket in the 96th over. Guess what was happening then? The second new ball. So that unfortunately just proves that I don't know what Gambhir is thinking, man. Sometimes he appears to have his priorities sorted, and sometimes he appears to be the coach who is hellbent on playing Harshit Rana in every single format for India.
No, look, Harshit Rana is selected is fine. That's a discussion for another day. But we'll do that in the white ball series preview. But the problem for me in this series was like one heartening sign is Kuldeep looked good. Okay.
Yeah.
Kuldeep, he always looks good, but he looked really good, especially in the second test match, him getting 8 wickets on a not so spin friendly wicket. You have to understand, you have seen Jadeja and Ashwin bowl on wickets where you get turned from ball number 1. So
Correct.
The heartening sign was Jadeja did well in these wickets also. So
That's
that
right.
leads us to the natural follow-up. Why the heck were Ravi Shastri, after that Rahul Dravid, under Kohli and Rohit, both obsessed with those Bunsen burners? Look, normal pitches, your spinners still get you wickets. It just takes a little bit of time, right?
That's right.
It just takes time, and it makes much better test match viewing. Like वो जो 3-3 दिन 2.5 दिन के हम match कर रहे थे, at least now, do you think, okay, for the South Africa series, because that is the next series, right? South Africa is coming home to India. So do you think we will have the same pitch strategy against South Africa, or we will wait to see how South Africa against Pakistan? They lost a test match today, and I saw bits and bobs of the match just to understand how South Africa is playing against spin. This pitch was not a Bunsen burner. It was that match was also gone to day 4 proper, like the second session of day 4, South Africa. And honestly, if South Africa would not have dropped those catches in the first innings against Pakistan, वो जीत जाते थे ये match शायद. They would have probably ended up winning this match. South Africa has themselves to blame, and Pakistan collapsed 2 times in both the innings. One 6 wickets or 5 wickets in 17 runs, and similar in the first innings also. They just collapsed. They just so Pakistan was doing Pakistan things. South Africa was like, नहीं मैं तो अड्डे तो भी बड़ा, मैं कैच ड्रॉप कर अंडिया. तो वो South Africa ने कर दिया. But South Africa was not able to handle reverse swing of Shaheen Shah Afridi because he bundled out them very early in. So I saw the last 1 hour of the match now before getting onto the pod. मैं last 1-1.5 घंटा देखा तो बीच के, तो मैं जस्ट रिकॉर्डिंग देख रहा था उन लोगों की. वो लोग YouTube में डालते रहे, पूरा मैच YouTube में डालते हैं वो लोग.
हाँ मतलब नहीं, अरे पूरा every board in the world uploads highlights on YouTube. BCCI वाले डालते on www.bcci.tv.
तो देखो, अग्नि परीक्षा है ना, हमारे खून में अग्नि परीक्षा है. हमको अग्नि परीक्षा लेनी ही है, उसके बगैर चैन नहीं है. मगर what I was trying to say is, considering South Africa is visiting us too, do you think we can? I want us to play with similar pitches. Let the matches go to 4 and 5 days.
Oh, yeah.
Let our skills come out, boss. Because looking at Sai Sudarshan, I did not get a lot of confidence at number 3. Listen, Rahul and Jaiswal, awesome. Gill at number 4, brilliant.
What the fuck were we doing not playing him at number 4?
Like, Gill is magical at number 4, boss. That boy has really come to, like his pinnacle at number 4. Number 5, I don't care. Once Rishabh Pant is back, fuck the whole world. He's my number 5 forever. Now the question is, do we persist with Sai? I think they will. But do you think Sai Sudarshan looked out of this world at number 3?
No.
Honest answer, he looks clueless. To me, he looks very patchy.
He looks very patchy. The second test match probably gave them a little bit of hope. But the first test match, you were right. Like, I don't know what the hell happened to him. Kushal and I text during the game, and my text to Kushal was, how the hell does he look more solid when he's playing T20 than it does in test matches? He looks like a naturally gifted.
Did you see his first test match dismissal?
Yeah.
He could not judge the length of the ball.
Yeah, and the English people caught him out with, the one that bounces off a length, or the one that strangled down the leg side or something. The English research caught him out. So it was, it was quite something. And yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what Sai Sudarshan comes up with. But holy heck, man, Shubman Gill is like a beast was unlocked in like the last few innings in number 4.
I think South Africa का match एक Eden Gardens में, दूसरा किधर है यार? दूसरा किधर है? एक Eden में है. I think Guwahati में है शायद.
हाँ, Guwahati में है. Guwahati. They've kept both the matches in the East Coast. The Guwahati match is going to be interesting. So Guwahati में usually I have to see what the start time is, but I remember because India में अलग time zones नहीं होते. So actually on the East Coast, they are half an hour or 1 hour earlier than the central time. So in Delhi...
Yeah, Northern India is Pakistan time, right? Half an hour का जो difference है.
No, Delhi is actually not. Western India is. So Ahmedabad and Mumbai are that sort of thing. But the reason is, that's why in Ahmedabad and Mumbai, the sunlight goes on for longer because हमारे में time difference, time changes नहीं होते. So Guwahati में, I remember growing up, games used to start at 8:30. Because the light वरना हर एक 4-4:30 बजे तो night ही हो जाते. तो again, this is a crazy idea that why was Guwahati given a test match in this series? Guwahati should be given a test match during India-West Indies when the light is even better in October rather than November when the light starts fading. But I hope there are, the floodlights are used, or in Guwahati you do day-night test matches. Why can't you do that? If there is night time that happens at 5 o'clock, start the game at freaking 12:30 or 1 o'clock and do day-night test matches and people will come. So I don't know what BCCI के दिमाग में क्या चल रहा होता है, but the ball will swing. The ball will swing there. So the South African Pacers will have a chance to play. So I am looking forward to it. I hope the pitches are not just spin friendly. I hope they do take turn. But that turn happens like what we did with West Indies, where teams have a chance to play 100 overs, but they need a specific set of skills to play 100 overs.
And don't you think seam-friendly pitches are the rational thing to do, considering we are picking Nitish Kumar Reddy as the 6th bowler, who doesn't bowl, by the way, in Delhi?
I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Nitish Kumar Reddy was a sane choice in England. I don't know why Sarfaraz is not playing instead of him in India.
I don't know, man.
Or anyone else.
You have 5 bowlers. You need a 6th bowler now. Like in India, when you have 3 spinners, you need a 6th bowler now. Seriously, yeah. I don't get it.
It was a chance for you to even test a test match batter who has not gotten a cap, maybe give a new person a chance to see if they're going to work or not. Because Nitish Kumar Reddy, unfortunately, well, he's an all-rounder. He has had 1 or 2 great innings or something, but his batting skills have not wowed me, to be very frank. So I don't. But like we talked about, once Pant comes, right? Would you play Reddy or would you play Jurel as a proper batter? Or I would play Pant as a proper batter and Jurel as the keeper.
I eventually feel if Rishabh is back, they may not do this. I would prefer Rishabh replacing Nitish Kumar Reddy, play proper batsman. Rishabh Pant is just a batsman. Jurel is a better keeper than Rishabh. Jurel goes at number 6 to bat, and we just have 5 bowlers. But considering how we are, we will replace Rishabh with Jurel, and Nitish Kumar Reddy will be your 3rd seaming option. And India will... I mean, seriously, it's frustrating, but I don't see Sai Sudarshan, and I hope he proves me wrong. I don't see Sai Sudarshan as a long-term number 3 test match batsman. I love him in white ball cricket. He has gaping problems in his technique. I watched him bat, okay? I watched him ball to ball. He was misjudging the length against spinners, and these were not Bunsen burners. I repeat, I just didn't see enough. Like maybe Abhimanyu Easwaran should be tried at number 3. Maybe somebody else needs to be tried at number 3, because I think Sai Sudarshan will struggle in Australia and South Africa. He will struggle there.
So I'll give you a stunning Shubman Gill stat. He's had about 13 innings at number 3, including the last match where he had 2 innings and got out caught in the second innings.
Number 3 number 4.
Number 4. I'm sorry. Number 4. You're right. Number 4. And I'm looking at since the England tour, he's had 13 innings. He scored 500s, 150. And one of the dismissals there was a run out where he would have scored more and stuff. That is an insane stat. Insane stat. I don't know what his average is, and chat can tell me, but I guarantee you it's in the high 90s or hundreds. Like that is the level of crazy dominance that we've seen from Shubman Gill in the last 13 innings or something. Maybe it's a little less because of the last 2 games or something. So maybe it's in the 70s or so. I don't know, but it's still crazy. If he's averaging 70 runs an innings, man, India would take that left, right, and center.
Yeah, and there was an interesting tweet by a handle. Mm-hmm. So I have not checked the veracity of the stats, but look at this. Mm-hmm. So test average of Indian players before West Indies series and after. जायसवाल का 1.65 बढ़ गया, वॉशिंगटन का थोड़ा बढ़ा, शुभमन की 2 से बढ़ी, जाडेजा की बढ़ी, जुरेल की बढ़ी. यार राहुल की नहीं बढ़ती इतनी यार, वो अभी भी 36 में ही आंकड़ा है.
राहुल
यार अच्छा, केएल राहुल इतना अच्छा खेल रहा है. साई सुदर्शन की बढ़ गई, नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी की बढ़ गई. बॉलिंग में बुमराह हैज मेंटेन्ड हिज एवरेज अंडर 20. कुलदीप ने सुधार ली, जडेजा की ऑलमोस्ट सेम रही, वॉशिंगटन की खराब हो गई और सिराज की अच्छी हो गई. So this is what we have as far as this series.
Shubman's average is about 78 in the last 13 innings. It would have been close to 90, but he got out cheaply in the last inning and that screwed up his average. But yeah, that is still insane. 78 runs every inning.
I think the greatest moment of this series was this. पता नहीं तूने ये देखा है कि नहीं? I laughed so hard when I saw this clip. ये देख.
Yeah, I have not seen this.
हौसला देते हुए अपनी तालियां गेल, अपनी सीटियां गेल. हाँ दिया जी, बिल्कुल दिया. नहीं बोले अच्छा आगे देख ले, फिर दिया एक और बार लाड ले. आशा है पकड़ कर ना गुद्दी. हाँ न्यू है जो कर वेस्ट इंडीज की बल्लेबाजी गेल कर रखा, न्यू है बना देंगे काम. हरियाणवी कमेंट्री सुना दिखा.
मट्टी कुटकी so good. So good. वो उसको कूट रही है.
दिया एक और दिया.
Oh man, it was so good.
No, this is the good flavor that regional commentary has brought to games in India, and I hope this happens. But it's kind of funny. But I mean, the commentary was funny. I hope the
commentary was horrifying, boss. Yeah. The commentary overall was horrifying.
Yeah.
And look, the second test match was fun to watch. First test match was just boring. Like I was like, khatam kar do salo, khatam kar do. And second test mein maza aaya. I would honestly admit maza aaya dekh ke, but yeah, it was overall, I would say, like this was another meme that I saw. 5 stages of hair fall. Ye dekh. क्या लोग हैं यार, कहाँ से लोग किधर से दिमाग लगाते हैं. 5 stages of hair fall cricket version. Oh man.
Mohammed Shami is like, मुझे क्यों तोड़ा?
हाँ, Mohammed Shami is like, एक तो टीम में नहीं, ऊपर से साले मेरे को हेयर फॉल के मीम में भी ला रहे हो. शर्म करो कुत्तो.
It's funny. It's very funny.
यार क्या लोग हैं यार, क्रिकेट फैंडम एक नेक्स्ट लेवल फैंडम होती है यार. It is so funny. Like this is like क्या you just found this like
Yeah,
इन्हीं चीजों के लिए तो हम जीते हैं.
but I guarantee you highlights के लिए, because you said I have been to the BCCI webpage and stuff. It actually looks like it has been designed by an intern. It actually
Yeah.
looks like an intern. Like
It is a BCCI website का see I think BCCI believes in replicating your stadium experience on the internet also.
yes.
तो तुम स्टेडियम में टॉर्चर हुए, अभी तुम इंटरनेट पे जाएगा देखने के लिए, हम तुमको उधर भी टॉर्चर करेंगे.
So I don't know how the web experience is, but IPL web experience it's gotten a little better. Pehle, if you saw the IPL highlights on mobile, you could not do full screen on an iPad or something. Thankfully, the app has changed that, and you can at least look at archive highlights of the IPL. But IPL में भी interesting है, आप कुछ seasons के highlights देख सकते हो. You cannot watch all games. You have to actually search by weird tags and all that. I don't know why. I mean, they can pay money to store all these archives. Actually, IPL after a point should be posted on YouTube. Let people find out how good these players were, man, in their prime. Like, people have no idea of IPL 2008 or 2009 or Kaun Kab Tha and stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And then unfortunately, you have I don't respond to
Lion should buy Case King.
अरे भाई आइडिया मत दो. हिमानी नवरत्न वाले और केश किंग वाले तेल वाले आके वो उसको ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बना देंगे. या मे बी आइडिया दो, बेचारे नेथन लायन वुड बी लाइक, इंडिया आ ही रहा हूँ, 2-3 मुफ्त के कमर्शियल्स शूट करके जाता हूँ, टेक अ चेक होम.
अच्छा, ये एक इंटरेस्टिंग स्टैट आपके लिए पेश किया है. Most innings without, this was shared by Crick Tracker. Babar Azam has now gone 74 innings without a century in international cricket. His last 100 came against Nepal in 2023. Bobsy the King.
हमारा प्राउड है बॉब्जी द किंग. वो कौन वो बोला था ना, हमारा प्राउड है.
नहीं, मगर वो सबसे अच्छा एक वो पाकिस्तानी यूट्यूबर है फुरकान भट्टी. क्या वो 21 वाला मैच चाहिए आगा जी? ओह यार, वो क्लिप जो घूमी है ना हमारे इंटरनेट पे, जो घूमी है वो क्लिप, मैंने मैच नहीं देखा मगर मैंने वो क्लिप पक्का देखी.
So the problem with Babar Azam is now it's become a mindset issue. He has the game, but he's not in the Fab Four. He's not as good as Virat Kohli.
I don't think he ever was in the Fab Four.
Yeah.
Pakistani apologists will keep on saying, "नहीं, मगर उसके 2-3 साल बड़े अच्छे गए." Boss, you don't judge a career like that. Like, you just don't. You need at least a good 10-year run to judge a career. Like Kohli, Smith, and all these others, they've had good 10-year run. Yeah, Kohli had a horrendous 4-year run. Yeah. But the point is, even in that horrendous run, he was doing very well in white ball cricket.
Correct.
Bobsy has gone bust in every format.
Correct. Yeah. So
and anybody with a nickname Bobsy should not be taken seriously.
Bobsy the King. Bobsy the King. It's not just Bobsy. And then that famous meme of Rizman, Kaptana Meri Jana. Oh God, that.
Look, I mean, the only time I watch Pakistani content is when Pakistan loses. Otherwise, they are boring as hell. मजा नहीं आता देख के. उनका रंडी रोना देखने के लिए ही हम पैदा हुए हैं. बाकी कुछ नहीं है. और वो भी अभी बंद हो गया क्योंकि YouTube बैन है.
Cricket has reached that critical point. यहाँ पे US में बहुत होता है. I've done that. When you have opposing teams YouTube channels and stuff, and you love to hate watch them when their team loses, because वो जब explosion होता है और उनको भी पता है, so वो भी craziness का तड़का मार के they do crazy. Mike लेके everybody wants to become their own sort of version of that crazy person.
Obviously. They also know what sells, yeah. They also know what freaking sells. But chalo, now let's talk about the white ball series. So this
Afghanistan. Oh, bhai.
So 19th October को first one day है Perth में 50
नहीं, hold on. Before we go there, let's talk about Afghanistan sweeping the shit out of Bangladesh 3-0.
Yeah.
Including winning by 200 runs. And Rashid Khan became the number 1 ranked bowler in ODIs.
या वो भी हुआ है। अच्छा, वो वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप का कुछ बता दे यार, मैं तो देख नहीं रहा हूँ। देख, मेरे से नहीं होता जनानियों की क्रिकेट देखने को। तो क्या हो रहा है वर्ल्ड कप में? कुछ हमारी लगी हुई है इंडिया की?
No, but I've watched a little bit on and off of the Women World Cup. I think we're number 4. We've lost 2 matches, and we have the next game coming up. Next two, I think, next 3 games are coming up with against England, New Zealand, and Bangladesh. You lost a game against Australia where basically they scored 330 runs, and our women could not defend that. The Australians scored 331. So Healy, god damn it, why am I not being able to say the name properly? Alyssa Healy. There we go. That was easier. Sorry, you had to suffer through that. Scored 142. That was
She's a good player.
She's a good player. She's a very good player. And actually, it's fun to listen to her as well on podcasts.
Yeah, she's a good podcaster too.
Correct.
I've seen her podcast more than her bat.
Right. So, but India caused a mini collapse, and there was a chance we could have won, but unfortunately, no. Australia
So I
has
think, from what I understand, the New Zealand against India women match is a knockout of sorts.
Of sorts, yeah, because England के साथ आपकी एक game है. I don't see a chance of us winning. England has been unbeaten in this World Cup. If we beat England, wow, then we have a great chance. But then Bangladesh, we should win. They did win against Pakistan. Pakistani women are number 8, I think. And even though, by the way, for all the jumping up and down that our folks did about India playing their games in Dubai, Pakistan women are also playing their games in Colombo, and they have just been bad. They've lost every single game. So we have to see. But India's next game is in against England in Indore, and then against New Zealand in Mumbai. So that's good. One thing I have not seen: how have the crowds been? Were they good?
I don't know, man. I just don't follow the women's game at all. Like,
Yeah.
I love women's MMA. I've said it multiple times. Women's boxing, women's lawn tennis.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't watch women's cricket.
Yeah.
I think it's too slow for me. No offense to the women. I wish them all the success and happiness in life. I wish they get more money than the men also. But don't tell me to watch it. I don't find it appealing enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't enjoy the women's game of cricket. I'm just saying it. The gap, I think they just need to redo the game to make it exciting. Like, it's like watching women's NBA. I don't enjoy it.
Exactly. I get it. I watch it sometimes and stuff, but yeah, it's inconsistent and stuff. They may have to tweak the rules or something to make the game more interesting. One thing I think they can do is improve the broadcast quality. The Indian commentators that commentate on Indian matches, they make me want to fall asleep. There are better broadcasters out there. Improve the broadcast quality, and then people will watch, because even sometimes if the game is slow, and I've seen women's T20 does get watched because the game is a little more fast paced and stuff. So it's different. But for 50 overs, maybe change the broadcast, or maybe change into the 40 over.
Research, yeah. Like, look at the India versus West Indies series. It was clear that none of the Indian commentators had done any research on the West Indies players. Yeah. Which country they're from, what do they do back home, which leagues they play. Like, they knew nothing. Which is why they kept on talking about the 1970s team, the 1980s team. Yeah. They just didn't care. Unlike when Australia comes, England comes, the Indian commentators have done their research on the players.
There are only a few commentators that do research. Okay, I have never seen Gavaskar. Unfortunately, वो level पे वो nostalgia की बात करता है. Harsha Bhogle does do some research. Ravi Shastri is all about in the moment, and stuff like that.
See, Ravi Shastri is chak de patte. Yeah, he is Marathi version of what a Punjabi is.
Exactly. So Ravi Shastri is like, someone will state the obvious, aisa likha hoga, and Ravi Shastri will go, state the obvious, it is written in all caps, and we're like, nahi bhai Ravi, you are supposed to make a statement and state the obvious, not just yell. He's fun to
Ian
watch.
Bishop does his research, right? That's why he's so much fun. Like,
No, but Ravi can make a very good pair. So Ravi and Nasir Hussain are very fun to watch because Nasir Hussain does the research, or Michael Atherton does the research, and Ravi Shastri gets that angle, and he has unfiltered. So that is why Ravi and Harsha on Fox Sports and Sky Sports are two different beasts. But the Murli Kartiks of this world and stuff, even DK was a disappointment. And this is coming from someone who enjoys DK's commentary. Maybe he was not interested. Because DK is usually
nobody was interested in this series. They are, what the commentary was on this series. This was the reality in their brain. हाँ मैं क्यों आ गया हूँ? ये जल्दी आउट क्यों नहीं हो रहे हैं? ओ भोसड़ी वाले पकौड़ा ला यार जरा. ये रियलिटी थी ये सीरीज की.
Truly.
Yes. So now, okay. So Women's World Cup. Honestly, मैंने नहीं देखा है. I hope India qualifies, but Australia will win the World Cup. Is my understanding, because Australia wins everything in women's cricket.
Probably, yeah. England भी जीत सकता है. You never know.
England, I honestly, yeah, I just can't pretend to be interested in something. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so boring to watch it. Like,
I mean, I can't say I disagree too much with that. I don't, watch a lot of the Women's Cricket World Cup, but yeah, it's been interesting.
चल यार ODI सीरीज की बात करते हैं. 19 तारीख को मैच है. फर्स्ट पर्थ में मैच है.
नहीं बिफोर मुझे एक चीज बात करनी थी, because this was a thing. After a long time, I saw Rashid Khan take 11 wickets in a one-day series, including 5 in the second test match. In that, they were defending 190.
ये series हुई किधर है? In Bangladesh या in somewhere in Dubai or India?
No. I think it was in Bangladesh. If I'm not,
Bangladesh,
I disagree. No, I disagree. Sorry, it was Abu Dhabi. Sorry.
तो मतलब उनकी बांग्लादेश की होम गेम, तो मतलब अफगानिस्तान
की होम गेम. Yes. So they had T20s.
भाई ज़ारदारान ने बहुत सारे रन बनाए हैं सीरीज में. इब्राहिम ज़ारदारान ने.
It was weird because they lost all the 3 T20s. Bangladesh won. All the 3 ODIs Afghanistan won. And it's very interesting because now
no, I'm not surprised. Afghanistan की game is suited for the 50 over format. यार ये मैं और तू कितनी बार बात कर चुके हैं. They are the best 50 over format team after India in the subcontinent now.
But the reason I brought that up, I completely agree. The reason I brought that up is Rashid Khan was struggling to take wickets. The zip was missing. Is Rashid back? And man, that is great news. If he is back,
हाँ साले तेरी टीम में है ना वो तो IPL की.
Exactly. नहीं, पर फिर भी मुझे राशिद देखने में बड़ा मजा आता है. Not just IPL. Like
I love Rashid Khan, man. He's such a fun bowler to watch. Like aggressive fighter.
Exactly.
Gives everything on the field. I love Rashid Khan.
Yeah, bowling, fielding, unbelievable fielder. Batting आके ठोक देता है. He's like what Wasim Akram used to be for Pakistan. आके 2-3 6 मार के चला जाएगा. He's that character. So for me, yes, Afghanistan won. And
I think Rashid probably now after the Aussies, Rashid is the most famous cricket player in India now.
Maybe, probably.
Rashid ki fandom is equal to any international player outside of Indian players' fandom in India now.
I know in Ahmedabad for sure, if Rashid Khan cannot walk out without security,
Rashid
he will be mobbed.
Fandom pan India बहुत जबरदस्त है. Like
pan India तो है.
You know when the camera comes on Rashid and you hear the pop in the stadium, like it's serious.
It is serious. No, the reason I say it is because अब 5 साल से खेल रहा है ना टीम में, तो when he goes out and stuff, like the fans recognize and stuff, and it's fun. But yeah, now we can talk about India Australia. I had to talk about the.
So first match is in Perth, second is in Adelaide, third is in Sydney.
Correct. And
हमारी तो लग गई क्योंकि मेरे यहाँ पे तेरे तो फिर भी इतना खराब टाइम नहीं है साले. 11:30 बजे रात के चालू हो रहे हैं तीनों मैच मेरे लिए. कोई मेरे पे रहम करो. मैं तो 1 घंटा देख के सो जाने वाला हूँ. I can't freaking stay up all night and watch this.
नहीं, और शायद I might sleep early and then wake up to watch the second innings.
तो मतलब एक संडे को है मैच, एक थर्सडे को है और एक सैटरडे को है. And I can't, like, I just मैं नहीं जाग सकता भाई. I'm sorry. Like, literally 11:30 p.m. in the night, the freaking thing starts.
Correct.
Like, guys, just I will put it on record or something and I will watch it the next day.
Wait till the T20's time तुझे पता चले. That starts at 4:15 in the morning.
भाई वो फिर भी better. I can get up at 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
And watch the T20s. Like, how do I watch this shit, man?
But listen,
How do I watch this
as
shit?
much as I hate the times and stuff, I appreciate Cricket Australia for scheduling good times for their spectators, where they don't have to stay up at
Dude,
obnoxious times.
every
and stuff.
single match is a sellout.
Yeah.
Every single game. The MCG T20 game sold out days ago.
Yeah, absolutely. And people are saying this hasn't happened in a long time and so forth. And I'm like, doesn't matter, man. It's good.
तू जागने वाला है क्या रात को मैच देखने के लिए?
Tough. कभी
भाई
अगर
तेरे तो फिर भी 9:30 बजे नहीं, तेरा तो 8:30 बजे
10:30 बजे 10:30. It's still
तेरा
it's
10:30. अच्छा, तेरा और मेरा 1 घंटे का ही फर्क है.
it's going to be
तो
very late. Yeah.
It's too late यार. मैं ट्राई करूंगा. You know what I'm planning to do on the 19th is I'll probably freaking sleep in the afternoon, and then
I'll see if it's Diwali time. If I'm off and if I'm sleeping at weird hours, who knows? I might wake up to watch some of the innings and stuff. But yeah, it is going to be. But I'm excited because Fox Sports, Channel 7, Fox Sports ki coverage hogi. So the commentary and everything will be excellent. And this for Australia, they're excited too because this is going to be their preview to the Ashes, right? Like Ashes is the pinnacle of all sporting coverages there. And by the way, we don't get Channel 7 here, but Stuart Broad is joining the Channel 7 commentary team in Australia. And there was so much anger in Australia saying why, but basically this is what you need. कि कोई आके उंगली करे. By the way, Stuart Broad, extraordinary broadcaster. Extraordinary.
Brilliant है बंदा.
मतलब that dude was born to commentate on the game. Like कुछ जो लोग होते हैं ना, जैसे Nasser Hussain and Michael Atherton have been. And I don't know if England commentators get trained in how to do the commentary before they join. But वो Sky Sports वो बहती हुई गंगा है. जब कोई भी commentator आता है धुल के वक्त साफ होकर वापस जाता है. Sky Sports commentary team is now the number one commentary broadcast booth in the world. So it's quite
okay. I'm putting up the squads now. So let's look. I mean, I'm only putting up the India squad. Tail lene jaye. So Gill the captain. First 50 over का मैं कर रहा हूँ. So Gill captain है. So your opening is going to be Gill and Rohit. Virat number 3 आएगा. Shreyas number 4 आएगा. KL number 5 आएगा.
Yeah.
बाकी तेरी टीम बता.
बाकी देखो कुलदीप यादव should play absolutely. Bumrah unfortunately is not there.
नहीं, Bumrah should be rested, boss. He should be rested for the South Africa Test series. It's a sensible decision. So
your fast bowlers should be Mohammad Siraj, Arshdeep Singh. Your third fast bowler, if you're playing, most likely is going to be Prasidh Krishna. I know there is the Harshit Rana.
Reddy is 100% playing. Reddy is playing because it's Australia and he's a batsman and he'll bowl those dibbly-dobblies, and Harshit Rana is playing. I'm telling you, Kuldeep is your only spinner in this side. Which
kind of sucks because I think, but Akshar will be there, right? So Akshar and Kuldeep will play. Akshar and Kuldeep. So Gill, Rohit, Virat, Shreyas.
भाई Arshdeep खेलेगा. तू कहाँ से प्रसिद्ध कर रहा है? Arshdeep खेलेगा.
No, but I'm saying Prasidh Krishna should play instead of Harshit Rana. That would be my 11. So the
सारी दुनिया ना खेले, Harshit Rana पक्का खेलेगा.
Now that is the tragedy. I don't think Washington Sundar plays. I don't think, unfortunately, Yashasvi Jaiswal plays, which sucks because I think Rohit is keeping Yashasvi out. Yeah, you think Gill will drop. I think Rohit and Gill are going to be your openers.
So here's my playing 11, okay? My playing 11 is Gill, Rohit, Virat, Shreyas, KL, Reddy. ये मेरे 6 हैं. Dhruv Jurel will.
You think
KL is your wicket keeper? I'm playing KL wicket keeper and batsman both. Okay. So Reddy number 6 आएगा. Number 7 आएगा ये अक्षर पटेल. फिर number 8 हर्षित राणा. Number 9 अर्शदीप. Number 10 मोहम्मद सिराज. और नंबर 11 मैं सोच रहा हूं मैं किसको लूं. कुलदीप यादव. ये मेरी टीम होगी.
No, so my team would be Shubman, Rohit, Virat, Shreyas. Akshar would play and KL Rahul. So the first 6 would play for sure. Instead of Nitish Kumar Reddy, I would have Akshar Patel playing at a spot, and then I would have Dhruv Jurel playing as the keeper at number 7 or number 6. That order can be changed, and my 4 bowlers would be Kuldeep Yadav, Mohammad Siraj, Arshdeep Singh, and Prasidh Krishna. And if
6 bowler चाहिए भाई, 50 ओवर फॉर्मेट में 6 bowler चाहिए. तेरे 6 bowler किधर है?
नहीं, but 5 bowlers. I mean, if Akshar Patel is there, he can give you 10 overs.
नहीं. Perth भाई मजाक कर रहा है क्या? Perth है first match.
नहीं, but it's not at Wacker, ना. It's at the Optus Stadium.
तो क्या हो गया? Perth है. Clay percentage Optus Stadium में ज्यादा ही है. Wacker जितना नहीं है मगर ज्यादा है.
But I mean, I don't know. I personally, I would, regardless, I don't think Harshit Rana should play, but Gautam Gambhir is obsessed with playing him, so I don't know.
गौतम गंभीर तो लड़ लिया प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में लोगों के साथ.
Can I tell you, Rohit Sharma is on puppet watch this series. If Rohit Sharma fails all 3 games of the series, he's going to be dropped and Jaiswal is going to be. Let's not forget one thing: Virat's place is not under scrutiny right now. Rohit is seen as the man who's keeping Yashasvi Jaiswal out of Team India. Rohit has to prove himself over the next 3 months to ensure that he has a place guaranteed in the ODI team. Otherwise, he'll be told to retire by the next series. He better score. He better score runs, because Jaiswal is your top right now, your number 1 3 format player. I would rate him slightly higher than Shubman Gill. But Gill, they are not going to drop, obviously, because he's the captain. So one of Jaiswal or Gill has to be dropped to accommodate Rohit Sharma. And right now, they are both being held back. So this is the same situation, and I'm not comparing them, but wo wali situation hai where Adam Gilchrist was being left to accommodate Mark Waugh in the opening slot. And then one day the Australian selectors decided, boss, Mark Waugh has become a liability. So he was dropped, and then Gilchrist and Hayden started opening, and a new beast was unlocked. I genuinely feel we are keeping Jaiswal. Again, I'm not comparing him to Gilchrist, but I'm saying that we are just not using him to his full potential. Yashasvi Jaiswal should be playing. I don't think Rohit Sharma should be playing.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And by the way, one point, someone asked this in a super chat as well. Agar tujhe lena ho to abhi le lete Mohammed Shami wali. Because I was going to talk about that anyways. Mohammed Shami has been unusually combative on that, because he made a statement. So how come Shami is not picked? He isn't, because they are talking about fitness and stuff. And Mohammed Shami said, if I can play Ranji Trophy, I can play 50 overs.
But he has not picked up wickets in Ranji Trophy. Look at his figures in the Ranji Trophy.
Agree. Exactly. That's what I was coming.
I did look at his figures in Ranji Trophy.
Yeah, he's not been good. And the problem with Mohammed Shami is he's a line and length bowler. If that zip is missing, he becomes like a hit me bowler.
Jaiswal be like, I play well, I'm out, I don't, I'm out.
That reminds me of Inzamam ul Haq. Chat, I don't know if you guys know, Inzamam ul Haq ko 2 baar in 2006 स्टीव हार्मिसन बॉल कर रहा था, एंड उस ऐसे सामने मारा और वो पिच के बीच में आ गया, एंड हार्मिसन थ्रू डाउन एट द स्टंप्स और इंजमाम ने बॉल छोड़ दिया तो रन आउट हो गया. देन ही प्लेज अगेंस्ट इंडिया एंड सुरेश रायना ट्राइज टू थ्रो डाउन द स्टंप्स एंड इंजमाम अपने बॉडी पे बॉल आया तो बैट से ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट कर दिया, एंड ही वाज गिवन ऑब्स्ट्रक्टिंग द फील्ड. तो रमीज राजा ने उसको प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में पूछा, ही इज लाइक, yeah, Ramiz, I don't know. I leave the ball, I am out. I play the ball, I am out. I don't know, I am out either way. So this comment reminds me of Inzamam. If that clip exists somewhere, I will cut it and put it for you guys on Twitter. Ab dekho. So Inzamam was a hoot in press conferences.
Yeah, it was funny. Okay, T20 squad. I mean, I think Gill should not be in the T20 team, but okay, whatever, he's there. Like, I think Gill Jaiswal should be in your T20 side. Jaiswal is a far more explosive T20 player, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And Sky is in bad form, brother. Sky is in bad form.
Oh, yeah. He, not just that, and I mean, again, Sky's place is also going to be under scrutiny, because he better Right now, he's unfortunately known for his chewing gum skills rather than batting skills. The way
देख भाई, स्काई हमारे चेंबूर का है, तो I support Sky.
I support Sky. I love watching him bat. But the problem is, finally, Team India has stopped their obsession कि Sky वनडे भी खेलेगा. वो नहीं खेल सकता भाई. He's a one format player internationally, which is T20s, because his game is so unconventional. But Suryakumar Yadav has also done well in England and Australia. So I'm hoping that,
Yeah.
that Australian
I think
wicket.
he'll do well in Australia. He likes the pitches there.
No. Plus, he has those weird lap shots and stuff, which are great against bouncy pitches. So I hope he gets into form. But yeah, you're right. I don't know why Jaiswal is not being picked in the team. I don't get it. And I personally, I mean, Tilak Verma, after the Asia Cup final and heroics and stuff, he had to be picked. But what is Nitish Kumar Reddy doing in the T20 team? Wouldn't you rather have Yashasvi Jaiswal instead of Nitish Kumar Reddy? I unfortunately think, yaar, for the first time in a long time, we have coach's favorite coterie. So Harshit Rana and Nitish Kumar Reddy are a part of the coach's favorite.
But that is there in every coaching, यार. कौन सी management में favorites नहीं होते हैं?
नहीं, पर गंभीर के टाइम पे कुछ ज्यादा ही हो गया है.
No, I think it's a recency bias. Every coach, यार, मोहम्मद MS धोनी के टाइम पे favorites नहीं थे.
सुरेश रैना.
Everybody has a favorite boss.
And the greatest, Lord Kedar Jadhav.
तो फिर somebody disagrees with you. Unfortunate for Jaiswal, but I don't believe Rohit is keeping him back. Rohit has been performing well in ODIs. Don't get Adit bias against Rohit. Anti-Rohit Adit. Hi, Adit Kapadia. Hi.
मतलब ये पहली बार मुझे हुआ है. यूजुअली मुझे गाली मिलती है, आई एम एंटी विराट आदित्य. आज सुबह किसी that fake Kohli fanboy को पेला था ट्विटर पे, because he was asking why was Sachin Tendulkar scoring against Kenya in 1999 World Cup. तो मैंने बोला गधे, वो literally he attended his father's funeral and came back. That is why that century is celebrated, not because it was against his Kenyans. But no, I'm not biased against Rohit, man. I love watching Rohit Sharma bat. I'm an Indian cricket fan. I'm giving you my honest opinion that I think Rohit is aging faster than people are saying, and there is way too much gap between the last ODI he played and this. Like, he's not playing any format that keeps himself fit or stuff like that. And 50 overs fielding karna, it's going to be tough. He's not the best fielder. I mean, I hope Rohit scores brilliantly and scores like big hundreds and shuts me up and says, "Bhai, yes, Jaiswal ko 2027 tak main nahi khilaunga." That's good only for India. But if you ask for my honest opinion, I think he's keeping Jaiswal out. That's my opinion, at least.
ये देख, test match was so lull. Afghanistan bashing Pakistan.
Not Pakistan, they bashed Bangladesh, but yes.
Okay, but
what's your
T20 playing 11? What's your T20 playing 11? So obviously Sharma, Gill, Sky, Verma, Tilak Verma. अभी यहाँ पे इतने सारे स्पिनर थोड़ी ना खिलाएंगे ये लोग. I mean, I am playing. See, my first choice of 2 spinners. वरुण चक्रवर्ती को कोई रीड नहीं कर पाता इसके लिए. कुलदीप यादव को कोई रीड नहीं कर पाता इसके लिए. तो बाकी किसको तो रखेगा?
You have to play Akshar Patel. You have to. I don't care whether he plays as a bowler, batter. You have to play.
No, I like that, but point है ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया की pitches है मेरे भाई.
Doesn't matter. No,
these are not Dubai and all those pitches, right?
He's a good hitter as well. So Jitesh Sharma
and Jasprit Bumrah is playing the T20 series, not the ODI series. Notice.
Okay, I have a question. Do you play Jitesh Sharma or Sanju Samson?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Jitesh Sharma, to be very honest.
Agreed. Because if
I think Jitesh is an explosive batsman.
Not even that. Sanju Samson has just not been consistent. If Sky, Abhishek, Shubman Gill, Tilak Verma are going to be in your top 4, then I think you need people who can close it out better. And Rinku, in my opinion, Jitesh Sharma and Akshar Patel.
By Jasprit Bumrah and Harshdeep Singh are playing all the matches.
No. Agreed. But let me complete the all-rounders. So my first 4 would be Sky, Abhishek, Shubman and Tilak. The next 3 would be Rinku, Akshar Patel and Jitesh Sharma. And then, so those are the 3, 4 and 3. And then the last 4 would be Varun, Jasprit, Arshdeep, and see, now here is where it happens. You Kuldeep Yadav, then you get like what you
यादव
said,
कुलदीप को तू बिठाएगा
12 hours of 12 overs of spin. So in that case, if you really want
Oof.
someone who can bowl dibbly dobbly, either Shivam Dubey or Nitish Kumar Reddy have to come in. If
शिवम
you
दुबे
think-
आएगा शिवम दुबे आएगा मेरे हिसाब से शिवम दुबे आएगा
Hmm.
शिवम
then
दुबे
they would have to play instead of probably
You can't
Rinku
play
Singh.
so many spinners, man. It's Australia. क्या करेगा तू spinners का इतना?
But how do you drop Akshar Patel, man? He's been brilliant in T20s for you.
अरे उसकी बॉल तो वैसे ही टर्न नहीं होती ऑस्ट्रेलिया में तो ऐसी
No, that's fine.
गोली के जैसे सीधी आएगी
उसकी बैटिंग स्किल्स को आप कैसे इग्नोर करोगे?
एंड फील्डिंग स्किल्स
Yeah, and fielding skills. So you cannot drop Akshar Patel.
भाई वैसे दुबे जी भी प्लेयर है दुबे जी ने फाइनल में क्या बॉलिंग की थी
I agree. That's why. So I'm telling you. So that's we'll have to see कि क्या करेंगे. But we'll see. We'll see.
और चलो अभी बाकी की सुपर चैट्स ले लेते हैं
हाँ, I have to run now in 5 minutes.
हाँ,
तो
हाँ।
ले लेते हैं.
हाँ बाकी की ले लेते हैं कहाँ गए हैं In other countries, sports organizations tie up with cities for free public transport on event days via tickets. In India, such coordination is impossible. Hate on babus, lante babu ko. Huh? That is true.
That is true. A
Will
lot of
we get
babus
a
run
bullet
cricket
train from
also.
Mumbai to Ahmedabad faster than proper facility to cricket
Yes,
stadium?
yes.
100%, Kanav. 100%.
100%.
बुलेट ट्रेन आ जाएगी वंदे भारत आ जाएगी सब कुछ आ जाएगा मगर बीसीसीआई बोलेगी हगने में तेरे को नहीं दूंगा स्टेडियम में शांति से
You honestly, till cricket becomes an election issue, nothing will happen to it.
Yes, nothing is going to change. We'll judge this team only after the New Zealand test tour.
Fair enough. I think that's a good point. I would.
But वो तो last में, that is one of the last tours.
नहीं, but
of
ठीक
the
है.
cycle.
That's a good barometer of what they're
If
playing.
England and West Indies played 3 tests in New Zealand, why not India? I mean, for the record, New Zealand doesn't want to play 3 tests.
Yeah. And
Whenever India travels, every team requests more white ball games than test match games. It's not the BCCI. So in this, BCCI is not at fault. It's the host board that wants India to play more white ball cricket. उसमें पैसा है बाबू पैसा है
so India actually asked South Africa
for them.
India asked South Africa also to play 3 games in South Africa, and South Africa said no, 2 test matches. Similar with England, so similar with New Zealand. But yeah. I think they should play 3 games in New Zealand.
Yeah,
I agree.
Does India have a phobia of day-night test matches since 36 all out?
No, because after 36 all out, we played day-night test matches in India. In India as well, the 2021 wala. I think India has a phobia of day-night test matches ever since Saurav Ganguly left as the BCCI chairman. I just don't think the current BCCI chairman is a priority. As a priority, why should India alone get blamed? England ने कौन सा day-night matches खेली है? England doesn't play day-night. Only Australia regularly plays. Maybe West Indies, and Australia में they've made it a tradition. So good for them. I think we should too, but here.
Just to add to the early declaration point, why do we always declare around 500 and 700? Why don't we go for 800 plus totals like England did recently against Pakistan, or better even break the record of 931? Is it the lack of desire? Listen, England, the current England team, average plays at 5 runs and over. India average plays at 3.5 runs and over. So the time is also an issue. That is also there. And I would love that Salah Nesh record broken over from our back.
Exactly. हमारे में के अंदर वो उंगली भी है कि पता नहीं let's make it a little more fun.
Okay. Always with the new captain talk was how he thinks good, bad. Now it is just about Gautam Gambhir. Is Gill just a puppet? Injustice to judge ODI GOAT Virat Kohli's place even after the great champion trophy. Nobody is judging Virat Kohli. See, this whole Roko is honestly a media creation. Virat Kohli is miles ahead of Rohit Sharma in one-day cricket. Everybody knows that. Nobody is questioning Virat Kohli's place in the one-day format. Nobody is, honestly. It's because he gets clubbed with Rohit, and that's like more of a one-day, that's a media creation. But I don't think Gill is a puppet. Boss, he's just captained 7 test matches.
7 test matches, man. Yeah.
भाई उसको 1 साल भी नहीं हुआ है कैप्टन बन के उसको थोड़ा तो टाइम दो क्या पपेट यार कोई
he'll improve, he'll mature. Yeah.
We beat England in ODI series in England. Issue with the women's game is we only have 5 bowlers and one is actually a part-timer. House full crowds था. Very good crowds अगर अच्छे थे तो ठीक है मगर best of The reason that I'm hearing of the early declarations was they wanted some rest before the Australia tour. हो आ
बकवास.
गया स्वाद, रेस्ट कर लिया, 5वें दिन तक मैच गई है.
Yeah, that's stupid. Who are you resting? The bowlers or the batters? I mean, पागलपन है यार ये.
लो ये देखो, नॉर्थ अमेरिकन क्राइंग अबाउट टाइम. मुंबई आ जाओ कुशल, आ ही रहा हूँ बस, मगर अभी तो रहूंगा ना. फिर Adit needs to realize Gambhir is favoring all-rounders, which is the demand of modern T20 and lower order users. So why is Reddy in wrong? Jaiswal comes in place of Gill only.
In T20, agreed. I just said Jaiswal comes in place of Gill. But he is favoring all-rounders, that's fine. But Harshit Rana is not your all-rounder. He's not I mean, he's not bowled out of his skin, unfortunately. Like, he has to bowl that way. The problem is favoring certain all-rounders over the others. So that's my thing. But again, I hope they prove me wrong, yaar. I hope you guys troll me and they do
Dinesh
so well.
Karthik now posted a video of Virat Kohli prepping for World Cup 27. Listen, if we don't play Virat Kohli for the 27 World Cup, we are idiots.
Yeah, we are idiots, exactly.
He is the greatest 50-over format batter in the entire history of the freaking sport. He's better than Tendulkar in that format.
You should, the BCCI selector should tell Virat that you have a free reign till 2027 World Cup. Once the test match burden is gone, he'll be able to play a lot better, I think.
Like, I don't know why people have a issue in admitting that Virat is better than Sachin in the ODI format. He is. I'm sorry. He's not. Sachin was the greater overall batsman, but Virat in the 50-over format,
especially when it comes to chasing. Especially when it comes to chasing.
Yeah. So, anyways, anything else we missed out? Any other cricket news that we missed out? Like, okay, Pakistan beat South Africa in the first test match. Good for Pakistan.
Good for them, yes. But
good for them.
मुझे भागना पड़ेगा, Kushal. I have to run.
Tu ja. I'm just
we'll reconvene for the Bihar podcast and the other election podcast.
Yeah, वो Bihar wali podcast है ना. Voting is on the 3rd of November, right? So what we'll do is like maybe 31st October या 29th October को करेंगे. Wednesday 29th October है.
Yeah, we'll plan.
तब तक टिकट्स अनाउंस हो जाएंगी ना. अभी तक सेकंड लिस्ट आई है सिर्फ बीजेपी की.
नहीं, टिकट्स आ जाएंगे, उसके बाद we'll do it. So
yeah. कैंडिडेट आ जाने तो उसके बाद करेंगे.
चलो, folks, we'll see you guys.
All right. Chalo guys, is there any super chat that I missed? No, nothing is missed. So yeah, all right guys, so even I will wrap up now. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to the Cārvāka podcast YouTube channel till now, subscribe right away. And also, if you have not signed up for the Hindu Heritage Festival right here, sign up right now. All of us are going to be there. Sham aega, Abhijit aega, Ami Ganatra, a lot of others are coming. So if you have not subscribed right now, scan this QR code. I'll see you guys in Toronto on the 1st of November. And other than that, please join the YouTube membership program. This podcast only runs on YouTube memberships. So if you have not joined, member bano YouTube mein. Agar Patreon pe banna chahte ho, Patreon pe bano, whatever platform you prefer. We have members only content. And if you want to send one-time donations through India, kushalmehra at ICICI. In Canada, kushalmehra81@gmail.com. Other than that, once again, I repeat, subscribe करो चैनल को अगर नहीं किया है. अगर सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया मेरे चैनल को और मेरे मेंबर नहीं बने तो इंडिया 3-0 हार जाएगी वनडे सीरीज. एनीवेज, चलो, टेक केयर, टाटा बाय.